Thank you for listening to Two Girls, One Plant.
We're your hosts, Madison
and Jillian, and this week we're talking about Plants-fluencers Part 2.
Coming out of the garage of Jilted Media Studios.
All right, so this should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, our episode 5 of Plants-fluencers Part 1 was so much fun for us to do. We could have kept going, and we wanted to try and include more people in that episode because there's so many people that we follow, and I'm sure we didn't mention everybody's like
ran out of time.
We ran out of time.
Like there were YouTubers like Becca Della Plants and like all kinds of like big YouTubers that I just totally
So we're gonna talk about Plants-fluencers, but mostly people on IG, Instagram, people who are more well known on there than on YouTube.
Yeah, so, we didn't get to talk about any Instagrammers last time.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. But before we get to that, how's it going? What's new with you? What's new in the hood?
It's good. Honestly, like, not too bad. I had the chance to, like, go through the whole plant room, clean everything with neem oil, clean all the leaves off. Like, everybody's happy.
Best?
It's so, like, calming.
It is.
Yeah, it feels great.
It's like that wave of like, I know a few weeks ago we were talking about how we feel like overwhelmed at times. Like, has that kind of subsided almost for you? Like, right now at this point, at least.
Honestly, I'm getting into a rhythm with my work schedule and stuff. So I'm kind of figuring out like when I can take care of my plants and who needs help like in between the weekends, you know?
Yeah.
So it's good. I'm kind of getting into everybody's schedule.
Good. That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's not too bad. I can't comcomplain.
Good.
I've only tossed out like a couple of plants. This is not bad at all.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, so I know, I don't know how many episodes back this is going to be when this comes out, but I know we had talked about your green spaces order.
Yes,
in a previous episode.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the last Plants-fluencers episode because it was after Harley G's video.
Yes, that's when we talked about it.
And I also saw Becca Della Plants, which is one of the reasons I mentioned her, also had a video with an order from her.
Yes, and I think that's who Harley G got inspired by.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so go follow me on my Instagram. Both of us on our Instagrams, but on mine, I rant a lot when I'm frustrated.
To hear the tea.
I spill all the tea on there. But for those of you who don't follow me on there, so I ordered this on the 3rd of January, and I waited and was waiting for an update. And then last Thursday, I believe, so Thursday the...
Yeah, what day is it?
Hold on. So last Thursday was the 16th. January 16th. Today's the 22nd. We're recording this. So on the 16th, I got a notification that DHL has shipped your plants. And I was like, oh my God. And it said expected Monday, which was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I was like, okay, great. So it goes through. I'm like waiting. Sunday, I try and look up where it is. It was in Cincinnati. It was going through processing there. It went through. It said the last update clearance. I have not received an update of where it is since then. So the updates I have gotten is that it lists the status instead of being like in transit or out for delivery or delivered. It says exception. Don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah, what?
So I Googled it.
Exception?
And it basically means that they like confiscated it and there's further processing to be done.
No.
So the issue with that, so it went through processing at customs going out of the country of Indonesia, and then I think it stopped in Singapore too, where it also went through processing. So they were processing it in Cincinnati.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking that happened is they are still processing it in customs. So this is my first time ordering from overseas, like personally. So I don't really know what to expect, except it takes a long time. But as far as like the customs timeline, I don't know if that should be like a day, 2, a week. I think it may vary, but I'm really in the dark about it. And I checked today and it's still in that exception phase. It still says last place it was at was Cincinnati. So I'm freaking out. I'm going to give it probably till this upcoming Monday.
Yeah, just to see if it makes it through customs.
Yeah, and then, because that's a week. And then if I don't hear anything, I'm going to reach out to customer service through DHL and be like, what the heck is going on? And yeah, so please send me good vibes and good juju.
Yeah.
I'm like having a panic attack. Hopefully by the time this comes out, I will have another update. And I will update everybody because I know everybody's been like asking me like, what about your plants that you ordered from Green Spaces? And I'm like, dude, honestly, like I don't have anything for you.
Not yet.
So hopefully next time we record, I will have a better update, better news. So I've just been so stressed because I spent $300, girl. Like,
I know, and it's like all the YouTubers got their plants like really quickly.
I know.
Weird.
And that's, I watched Harley's video, and again, she has a similar climate to us.
Yeah.
Similar climate, relatively close in like region. So I was like, it'll be about the same. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about DMing her. We're best friends now. But I was going to ask her like, hey, how long was yours in custom? Did it get shipped to Cincinnati? So I was going to ask her about it and see what she said. That's actually a good idea. I should do that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm a little stressed out. Money and stuff. I mean, it's not cheap. And if they destroy them at customs, I am going to call my credit card company and hopefully get my money back. I was going to say,
if they destroy them at customs, I almost hope that you don't get your package. Like I almost would rather you not get your package than get an empty box.
I would. Oh gosh, that would be so traumatizing.
I know. So we'll keep an eye out. It's Green Spaces, so like we'll keep an eye out and hopefully be able to update everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm gonna reach out to their customer service too, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, just pray for me. Send me good vibes. Light some sage for me. Whatever. I don't know.
It's that kind of week.
It is.
We have to keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah. So, but other than that, it's good. Everything is good. Plants are happy. They're waiting for new brothers and sisters that are hopefully not destroyed. So
good.
But I will say, going on Instagram and like following fun people that are inspiring, and it makes me excited to at least get plants that will hopefully come. And we have a lot of people to talk about, so let's hop to it. What do you want to talk about first? Let's see.
Honestly, we have quite the list. We've got a lot of Instagrammers that we just love to follow. It's just so relaxing to see all of their processes, all of the beautiful things they have going on.
Ideas, new innovative ways of like growing plants, design, home aesthetics.
It's beautiful. Actually, for home aesthetics, Classy Casita is a really good one to bring up.
I'm dying to...
Yeah, so you haven't followed her yet, right? So really, really cute. I'm pretty sure she's in LA.
Okay.
But she's in San Jose. But her whole Instagram is all about like home aesthetic. So Classy.
Okay, Classy, okay.
And then Casita, like a little house. So Casita.
Yeah. Okay, great.
But it's all like home decor. All of the plants are beautiful. Wow. Like every inch of her home is gorgeous.
I love her layout on here. It's very monochromatic with the fireplace and the orange terracotta.
Yeah. Nice earth tones.
Beautiful earth tones. Wow. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited to follow her.
Right?
Classy Casita.
I know. What's up, girl? I like following my Latin people. Yes. Makes me feel at home.
Oh, okay. She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yay, I'm excited to follow her. Ooh, fun. Okay. See, this is what's fun is like we learn like people to like follow and like have fun and get inspired. Cool. Awesome. Okay. And she's more like, here's my plants pictured and
like home decor very much. Decor. Like how to use your plants for decoration.
Yeah.
Whereas there are other people who definitely use their plants more
like here's like a solo shot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's more about growing the plant versus, like, the aesthetic of the plant. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's more about the process.
Yeah. I think we, like, when we go into it, like, there's people who are very much, like, focused on care tips, focused on aesthetics, home design, the one-shot plant.
Yep.
Instagram pictures.
It's popular.
IGTVs. Like, there's, are just plant shops in general, education-based. There's so many different types of IGs. One of my favorites, we're gonna just start out with a banger. I love Plant Kween, and that's KW Kween. super amazing. I need to look up, I forget their pronouns. I think, I'm going to look real quick because I want to be respectful. I think so.
Ooh,
so
this is cute though. What an infectious smile.
Identify. So it's Christopher, and in his bio, so I'm gonna say he. I believe that's his pronoun, but it's Brooklyn. He's a Brooklyn-based Black queer femme queen. Hey, hunty, and she calls it. I'm gonna go back and forth. So sorry.
That's
he,
fine.
she. I feel like they are very like open to different pronouns, which that's why we love her.
No kidding. Like, they're smiling in every photo, and every
so
outfit is, like, on point for these plants.
Girl, you better work.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? You are, like, to me, she reminds me a lot of, like, the RuPaul of, like, the plant world. Like, work in the heels.
Look at that.
Bitch,
like, y'all gotta go check her out.
A little mini con dress. Are you kidding me? She works at, so she calls all her plants her plant girls.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get a membership to the Botanic Garden just to like dress up and go take pictures.
I know. Girl, spring is just around the corner. Spring is around the corner. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, hey, you want to go plant shopping? And they're like, sure. I'm like, really, it's just because I want you to be my secret photographer so I could be like Christopher. Like,
Fine.
That's all I really want. Like, and she is just, her personality comes out so much in like her description of each photo. And like the joy that radiates is like, so amazing.
That's what I said. Like, their smile is infectious.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it. They're so happy. Every photo.
And he did a interview house tour with Summerine Oaks on her channel.
Oh, really?
So highly recommending.
I'm gonna go check
I think
it
it was
out.
like a year ago. So it was like kind of like she has way more plants now, but like
Of course.
But girl, you better work. I love you. You are so inspiring. And she also does an interview with another podcast on Bloom and Grow Radio.
Ooh, okay.
That's super fascinating. She talks about like inclusion in the community, how there needs to be more representation for LGBT, you know, trans men and women, non-binary people, Black people, people of color. Like,
Ooh.
She talks about it all the time. And I'm just like, yes, girl, you better work. Oh, it's such a good.
I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go listen to that episode.
Love representation.
Just follow their Instagram.
Yes. It just like makes you so happy when you like when it pops up on your feed. So
it's really cute.
Plant Queen, love you, girl. Okay, who else? Another one you love.
Well, I do love Welcome to the Jungle. Actually,
yeah. Very popular.
Photos are beautiful. That's another one that's just like really aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's Phoebe. So she focuses more on like home and traveling type photo content.
Can you tell I have a theme?
You get inspired, girl.
Plus, she's a really cute cat in like all of her photos. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I started following her during a giveaway, and her cat was like in the picture of the giveaway, and I was like, wow, this is...
And she's friends with Christopher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they hang out together.
Aw, see?
They do like plant workshops together all the time and plant meetups all the time together because I think she's in New York. Yeah, so she knows Christopher. Yeah, she's super fun. She has really great pictures and her cat's amazing.
Adorable. I'm kind of a sucker for pets. Like, honestly, so I found out I was following Furry Botanicals, who I don't even see on this list, but it's run by two girls, and one of them is apartment botanist who Madison follows. I didn't even follow her. I just followed the pet.
You follow her pet
like extra account that she runs.
Yes. She's a very influence-y type person where she knows a lot of people who are really popular online, and it's Alessia. What did we say?
I thought it was Alessia.
Alessia. See, I already forgot. I'm like the worst. I'm so sorry. We like talked about it before recording, and I was like, "This is her name, right?" And then we found out, and I already forgot. I'm the worst person. I'm so sorry. But I love her because she's like so positive. She's really supportive of people who start like small businesses online, especially on IG. And she's usually like, if somebody makes like a plant shirt and sells merch, she's like the first one to buy it, or like pins, or helping people like support their channel. Like she's usually that person who's like gets in there first and just loves supporting people and like their projects.
That's awesome.
So that's why I really like her. And she's just so positive and supportive of people. And she has an amazing collection. It's all like rare anthuriums and philodendrons. So she's, yeah. Did you follow her?
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely.
Not just Furry Botanist.
Not just Furry Botanist.
Apartment Botanist.
Although all of the pups and plants are really, really cute. You guys know that's...
She's awesome. Who else? We mentioned NSE Tropicals in our part 1. So Enid.
Yeah.
Enid doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has a really popular Instagram. And it's mostly just her backyard.
Literally her backyard in Plantation, Florida. Like, it's really incredible.
She's such a fascinating person. She's not so much like a lot of people online, like, are more personal with their plants. Like, my sister told me this really interesting thing because she runs a photography Instagram where people can like get their pictures taken by her. And she learned that you need to share a picture of yourself like every like 6th photo or something like that on Instagram. So it seems more personal. And it works for, I like totally get that because you don't want to flood like if you're like running a business or something like that.
Yeah.
Enid doesn't do that. Enid doesn't really share like, here's me with all my plants. And it's like
really
a selfie.
about her plants.
It's truly about the plants.
Yeah.
And she just, but she still comes through in her description.
I was going to say, you can definitely tell like what's going on in her caption because she gets like really excited about stuff.
Excited. What was it? Didn't you show me earlier that black cardinal? Was that at NSE?
That actually wasn't. That was Bros with Hose, which is, I kid you not, like plant. It's like 2 guys that run a plant shop out of a van in Central Florida.
Oh,
yeah, they sell a lot of rare plants online.
Yeah.
So it was a philodendron Florida Beauty mixed with black cardinal. It was really stunning.
Okay.
But Enid always has cool stuff growing.
And she sells a lot of it, but it's always out of stock.
Yeah, it's always out of stock, but she definitely has some cool stuff growing that's like just hers. Like she has a black cherry philodendron.
Yeah.
That's just
she posted
stunning.
that the other day.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a real name. I think that's just what she calls it.
Yeah. She's like the president of the International Aeroid Society. She can call it whatever the hell she wants.
No kidding.
She's that bitch, okay? We love her.
It's beautiful.
HBIC girl. She's like, I feel like the queen.
I mean, she really is.
She's the queen. There's Plant Queen with KW, and then there's Enid, the queen, QU.
Yep.
Cool. And then who else? Do we want to talk about meme accounts that we love?
Yeah, sure. So I know we both follow Philomemedron.
Yep, Philomemedron.
I've never had to say that out loud.
Philomemedron. Yeah. Yeah, Philomemedron's good. Dank Plant Memes and Plant Meme Central. They all kind of like have similar like memes, like they'll post the same meme across them.
They're all playing off like similar whatever's popular, so they hit a lot of the same memes.
Yeah. But I think it's Dank Plant Dank Plant Memes. I think they post ones that are a little bit more like edgy, like a little bit more crude with the plant memes, where it's like it'll be like there'll be a planter, so like a statue, and it'll be like the bottom half of a person, and then they turn into a planter and they make it look like the plant is like the penis.
Okay.
And they're like, this is really my boyfriend or something like that. So it's a little bit more crude that way.
Nice. All right. A little more. Yeah, a little more up my alley, to be honest.
A little bit more like dark, funny, crude humor. So I like that kind of stuff every once in a while. So they're really funny. But if you like to laugh and you love plants, like Plant Meme Centro, Dink Plant Memes, and say it. Philomemedron. Love those guys. And then who else? Do you follow Houseplant Journal?
I don't think I do. And I feel like you've mentioned them before, too.
Houseplant Journal, so that's Darryl. Hold on, I'm pulling him up right now. So I think he is the most followed plant IG account. He has 414,000 followers.
I do actually follow
Do you?
him. Yeah.
He's like, what the heck, dude? You're doing something right, man.
Wow. I mean, his profile is really beautiful. All of the photos are beautiful.
Yeah. He is in Canada. And his his IG is more like record keeping, hence the name Houseplant Journal. So he does a lot of tests, a lot of theories.
That's cool.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what his profession, what his day job is. I want to say, oh gosh, it's something in engineering. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong. But because he's such a smart guy that a lot of what he has like in his day job, he carries over into his hobby of houseplants.
That's cool.
So he did like this theory where he got a 360 camera that also measured light. So it basically could see the whole entire room. So if you put that 360 camera in a spot, you could keep track of the sun, because that's what a plant looks like. A plant is 360, right?
Right.
Like coming from like the spot. And so, well, I guess it'd be 180, not 360.
But he literally measured the lumens of like the light around the plant.
Mm-hmm. So that was a really cool, I think he did an IGTV of it. Huh. But he does little things like that where he tests just different subjects of like how plants grow and like what type of water, and he'll do like a little test of it, and he just records it on his IG. And I think that's why he's so popular, because, you know, we ask these questions all the time, and like theoretical questions like fluoride is good or bad, and then like he'll put it on a Dracaena, and he's like, here's what my findings are. So I don't know, I think
even like what's the best way to propagate something, you know, and like what worked for him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, he's such a smart dude. Yeah, Houseplant Journal, go follow him. 414 followers, that's impressive. Good for you, dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then you mentioned Plant Me Paul.
Yeah.
Which I do not follow. I'm going to go pull that up right now.
His account is so cute. All of the plants are beautiful, and he's super adorable. So I love seeing the pictures of him.
Hey, girl, how are you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Girl, you cute.
I know, right? Isn't he adorable?
Oh my gosh. He's like literally in these like pink Calvin Klein undies on this third photo with a Stromanthe trio star. Okay, girl, I see
Pretty
you.
sure he's gay, but that's okay.
Oh, here's an episode with him in Plant Queen.
Aw, see?
I love that. Oh my gosh. Come on, representation.
How can we all hang out?
Please. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, his page is super adorable. And the plants are beautiful, so it's really nice to look at.
Yeah, and it shows like him more, it looks like more like his stuff and like kind of going out and about shopping and...
Yeah, it's definitely cool. Like more personal, like stuff he's doing and into and different plants he has. Yeah.
Cool, awesome, okay. Followed, done, love it. Do you follow, let's see... Houseplant Plant Club?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, not gonna lie though, I only follow them for the giveaways.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about that real quick. Can we talk about that real quick? I think it's like either every day or every other day somebody tags me in a giveaway. Which because you do it all the time to me.
Yeah, and you know what? I haven't even done it recently because I'm currently running. Well, I'm running like 5 Instagram accounts right now, but I'm running like 3 planty Instagram accounts. So I get tagged in giveaways
all
like
the time.
3 times, depending on the audience. And it's like, good Lord, people.
If you ever want to tag
all of them.
my personal, my plant, our podcast, Instagram, I do not mind.
No, it's really not a big deal.
But here's my condition. And this is for all you out there who know me, who tag me all the time, because I get tags all the time. And I literally do not care. However, if you win, I expect for you to give me a cutting.
Yep.
I expect half the plant.
You hear that? If you tag the podcast in this giveaway.
So that means we have to have 2 cuttings. We are giving you permission. You have our blessing. That's totally fine, but That's not what I expect, because I would do the same. If I used your thing for a giveaway, I would totally be like, thank you so much. Here's like half the winnings. I would totally do that. Like, how fun would that be?
Oh, totally. I've made that promise to other people
like tagged me like already in the
people
same
like
one.
Amy and Ben and stuff. I tag them and shit all the time, and I'm like, all right, I'll give you a cutting if I win.
You guys, yeah. And then like you get like the additional like entry when you like put in your story. I was like really bad when it came to giveaways, but like I've only won once, and I'm like, yep, lightning in a bottle. It will never happen again.
I've never won a giveaway. And I've told people, like, this is the only reason I'm entering. Like, at some point, I have to win. Statistically, it's like there's so many giveaways. Like, somebody is going to give me a pink princess one day. It's going to happen. I'm going to put it out there in the universe.
Yes.
One day. I will win a Planty giveaway.
Yes. And whatever it is, like, if it's, like, their merch.
Oh, my God. It could be whatever
pots,
at this point. Like,
Espoma Organics.
Let's go.
A sponsored pose. Like, girl, put it out there.
I know.
And when it happens, you're going to that person half your winnings.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's the only reason I follow Houseplant Plant Club.
Yeah.
But their merch is cool.
Yeah, their merch is cool. I like their profile picture where it's like that wavy.
Yeah, it's based on Antisocial Social Club.
Antisocial Social Club.
Yeah. They basically like ripped that aesthetic and made it planty.
I kind of like
which
it,
is cool. Like, I understand. Yeah,
I like it. It's cute. And they have 2 other accounts. They have 2 sub accounts.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm. There's Planting Pink, and then there's Potting Pink. So Potting Pink is ceramics.
Okay.
And it shows like plants and stuff, but it's like mostly the ceramics that she's selling. And then Planting Pink is plants, and then it kind of shows off the pots a little bit less.
Okay.
So it kind of goes back and forth. They kind of balance each other out.
Pink plants? Pink pots? No?
Not necessarily.
But like cute poppy colors.
Cute. Oh my gosh. She has like this glazed pot, and it has like a heart in the center, and it looks like rose gold almost, but when she paints it, I believe, and she fires it and puts it in, what's it called? The kiln, I think. I'm so sorry. I'm not a ceramicist, but I respect the hell out of all you people who do that, like Brittany, for instance.
Yeah,
and
no kidding.
But when it comes out, it looks like this shiny rose gold color, which before it didn't. So it's like really cool. And she sells them on her Etsy, but every time I go to her Etsy page, like I check it like once a week, it's always sold out.
Wow. Good for her.
So it's fine. I'll wait. One day it will happen. I really do want to get a pot from her. Send me one.
Okay, actually, if we're just talking about cool pots for a second,
yes,
can I take this aside to call out Pansy Ass Ceramics?
What? Wait, hold on. I'm going to look it up.
So, I think you'll definitely love them.
Okay, wait,
don't
what is it?
look them up if you're not into crude, all right, guys?
Pansy Ass
Ceramics.
Oh, I love it already.
Oh my gosh, I want a pot from them so bad. And to be honest, like, I just can't afford them. They're like mad expensive. But everything they sell is phenomenal.
Oh, it's private.
Yeah, you have to request.
Damn it, I can't see right now.
It's like adulting here. You can look at mine.
I'm gonna borrow her phone real quick. I just want to look. Okay, wow.
Yeah, you have to. They have to verify that you're like a real person.
Oh, there's like
an adult.
Oh, I love this.
Right?
Okay, yep. How do I... There's like a bondage bunny planter.
Isn't it adorable, though?
Freaking gosh. There's a pineapple. Let me just describe this real quick. There's a pineapple. You know, like Edward Scissorhands, and they made a porno of Edward Penis Hands.
I didn't, but I do now.
Well, that's a thing out there. And I don't know why I know this. It was like from high school we talked about it. This is a pineapple. Instead of the little floralies coming out of the top, it's penises. So it's a penis apple. A penis pineapple. Wow. Okay. I love this. I really hope they approve me because this is the content I want.
Yeah, I told you. Since we're talking about ceramics, I'm just going to really quick.
I love that. No, I like following different like ceramic pages because like I see those memes all the time on like Dank Plant memes and Philomene Drum all the time. They will be like, so excited for a plant. what? Now I have to get a pot? Like, it's like those type of memes.
Or like the vicious cycle of like, buy a new plant, need a pot for it, buy a pot, wrong size, need a plant for that pot, get a new plant.
Yep. That is a vicious cycle. That is a real thing. Mm-hmm. But I like that, like, when, like, ceramicists, like, post, like, pictures and, like, it's focused on pottery. Because then you get, like, inspired. You're like, what's my aesthetic? Am I an all-white bitch? Or am I a terracotta girl? Like,
yeah, it's serious, though. I was watching Heart Shaped Leaves video because I watch all of her videos. But she was talking about how she, like, doesn't like white pots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her aesthetic is like super colorful.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like, I'm like the opposite. Like, we were definitely colorful, but like in a really like minimal kind of way. You know, like we have a lot of white accents. You know, like, I love a good white pot. Yeah, everybody's different.
I think if it like complements the plant too, I feel like it makes like the plant stand out a little bit.
Pop of color.
Yeah, I love that. Cool. Okay. So ceramicists, love it. Mm-hmm. Another little random one is, and I cannot say this name, so I'm going to try and say it and then I'll spell it. Mm-hmm. But we're also going to link everybody too. So Kristina Kemenikova.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That's the only one on this list too. That's like an actual person's name.
Kristina Kemenikova.
Wow.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you said that with confidence. I liked it.
Kristina.
Oh, we're doing illustrators? This is cute.
She has amazing. So she's an illustrator. I think she's from, does it say in her bio? I think she's somewhere in Europe. I believe Scandinavia.
It doesn't actually say.
I want to say like Sweden. I could be totally wrong and I do apologize. But she just makes the cutest little planty illustrations that you just, like, want to print out and, like, put on your wall.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So tender, so sweet. Like, that kind of artistic style I love. Very minimal, kind of almost watercolor looking.
Yeah, it is a really cool style.
Yeah.
It's funny because I actually follow this other artist, and I actually pull a lot of their work. So if you follow Colorado Plant Pals on Instagram, every once in a while I'll put something inspirational in the story, but it's by Kelly Malka.
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, you might even follow her, but her art draws a lot of inspiration from nature and botanics, and it's really beautiful and really. So it's Kelly, Kelly, and then Malka, Malka.
Okay, hold on, I'm looking. Ooh! Oh, yes.
Very different style, but like same inspiration.
Love this. Oh, this is like, I think I've seen her page before. I just never followed her. I think I did it for like International Women's Day last year.
Oh, yeah?
I pulled a lot of photos from her.
That's funny. I actually used her picture for our plant swap. I have her linked in the description for the event.
Yeah, I think it was a photo, something like this last year.
That's cute.
Where it's like 4 women talking about like my body, my choice. That's what, I love that. Very like women empowering, badass, like very like modern graphic.
Yeah. All of the art.
Oh my gosh. Colorful. Oh, that's so cool. Awesome. Okay. I love these type of artists too that are very like women empowering.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Talk about the badge, talk about the boobies, talk about the plants.
Gotta have it all out there.
Sign me the hell up.
Let's go, 2020.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for her to be on my feed. This is exciting. Cool. Awesome. Okay, and then couple people, well, not necessarily people, I shouldn't say that. But like, I would say more general type Instagram accounts. U.S. Botanical Garden and Nat Geo.
Yeah.
Super like interesting to like follow, very scientific based, nature.
Yeah.
But and then like if you have a local botanical garden in your city, 9 times out of 10 they will have an IG. So Denver Botanical Gardens in our area.
Yep.
They're very active on there.
It's a great way to keep up with events and stuff like that.
That's how I found out about the orchid show.
Yeah.
Which we're going to. Oh my gosh, I need to go. Maybe I'll go on Friday. Oh my gosh, I want to go. I can't go. We have an event with our Colorado Plant Pals. What day are we doing it?
It's
the 1st, right?
1st, yeah.
And I can't go, unfortunately, but I'm going to try and go. And then we can talk about what it may be next time we record and what we see at the orchid show.
Yeah,
gosh,
that'd be fun.
I want to try and go. But yeah, those are super, like, again, very general.
Like, but high quality, like just
very high
professional,
yeah,
like nature photos.
Totally.
Less houseplanty, but more just stunning.
Yeah. And then last couple ones, I want to mention Dark Plant Matter for all you goth aesthetics out there.
Yeah.
They only post like really dark, like maroon to black plants on there.
Gotta love a good black plant.
I love gothic plants.
They're gorgeous.
I think that's going to be my new thing this year is like trying to collect like more black style plants. Like have a shelf of like, call it my gothic corner.
Yeah, get like a black calla lily,
Yes.
a black magic alocasia.
Yeah. I already have a ZZ. I have a black cardinal.
ZZ.
But I really want to get that black cardinal Florida Beauty.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that thing looked ridiculous.
I want that so bad that you mentioned. Like, ever since I saw it, I'm like, yep, there it is. Yep. That's the plant of 2020 thing for me to get. And I feel like it's going to be impossible, so it's fine. I'm putting it out there in the universe, just like how you want to win a giveaway.
No kidding.
Yeah, but that's a cool, if you're like into like, those like fun little dark guys. Begonia Brigade's really cool to follow. They post all begonias.
Yep. I love Begonia Brigade. And speaking of begonias, I love fogged up glass boxes. Yes. They have tons of gorgeous begonia varieties. And they're like truly an expert on the subject. Like I really love to read all of their posts. Yeah. And they keep frogs too, which is always super duper cool. Yes. So does Botanical Bailey.
Yes, who I've never heard of. I just started following her because of you. So I love frog posts.
Lots of frogs, lots of terrariums and vivariums. It's the year of
frogs, I feel like, too. Amphibians.
They're so cool. Like, dwarf frogs go so well with begonias and nido plants.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to get into this year.
Yeah.
That will be, like, my inspiring, like, little Instagram.
Do it.
And I follow. That will help me with that. Botanical Bailey, I'm going to follow you. Thank you for your inspiration. I'm excited.
And let's talk about some local Denver people that we love to follow.
Let's give some shout outs that we love. So these are people we've met and we know from Colorado Plant Pals, events that we've gone to. Mm-hmm. These are people who've made their, whether it's their personal, their plant page on Instagram. But they do mostly focus on plants. So Amanda.
Yes, so she runs Denver Greenhouse.
Yeah.
And she's literally building a greenhouse in her backyard.
Literally. Process is really cool to watch. I was like, if you ever need help, just let me know. She's like, nah, girl, I got it. I was like,
and she really does, though. She's been busting ass on that thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the final product. I'm hoping she'll be done in the spring for her. Like, that would be awesome.
And she has a really awesome plant collection. She's got a lot of carnivorous stuff, and she sells them in the area, so that's what a lot of people know her for.
Yep.
But she's got all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of beautiful philodendron and like a lot of rare things that she just doesn't really talk about a lot.
Yeah, I think she's most known for in our little community is the sundews. Mm-hmm. She knows how to grow and like separate those guys, and she's so talented. And she's like, it's so easy, and I'm like, of course it is. You're a freaking rock star. Like, yeah, she's super talented. And everything she grows just looks so healthy and beautiful. And meanwhile, our dead Photonia in the corner.
I know, no kidding. It's like
we haven't brought the Photonia in plants for a while. So go follow Amanda at Denver Greenhouse. Love her. Benj.
Yeah.
Colorado Plant Man.
His is great. He's got quite a few followers, too. I mean, he's pretty popular, like, outside of Denver. But his plants are so beautiful. He just has so many. So every picture of his home looks like a little jungle. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah. I really like his Instagram account a lot. Very aesthetically simple in his posts. A lot of his posts are very, like, the one-shot plant. Yeah. And then, like, some have, like, the foreground of his home. But yeah, very simple aesthetic, which I kind of like every once in a while on my feed. Mm-hmm. But I really like his Instagram a lot. So
yeah, it's really good. And then we have to mention Grace.
Yes,
who runs
Queen.
the Garden Grace.
The Garden Grace, yes, Queen. She is like, we love her.
Yeah, absolutely.
She came to my birthday party, which is awesome. She is like plant obsessed. Like, I feel like she's more obsessed than like us. Like, she's obsessed. She's constantly talking about plants. Like, I thought I was bad. Like, I love that about her. She's like, did you hear about this new rare plant? I'm like, no, tell me. Like, I want to learn from you.
She set up the first nursery plant tour that we went on, which was like a whole day of just plant shopping. And we've made it a thing with the group. Yeah. So we're going to start doing them pretty often. Yeah. But that came from her inspiration because she's just always plant shopping.
Yep. We got mimosas that day, and then we went to all the nurseries in the area.
It was great.
It was so fun. Yeah. She's awesome. She's so sweet. She has a lot of rare stuff too.
Yep, tons of albos. I mean, not tons, but quite a few albos.
She loves her albo. Girl, you love that albo. Like, she's got it for the albo, which is awesome. And I'm surprised, like, I don't know how many she has, but she, like you said, she has a few. I don't actually know a number.
She definitely has
a few albo, a few ties.
2 or 3 at least, a few ties.
Yeah, she like it. I don't blame her though. Get it, girl.
No, they're gorgeous, and she shows them on her Instagram, so it's super fun to follow her.
All the time. And then I think we should talk about our own personal IG pages. Like, what are... Sure. So, go ahead, explain yours, and then I'll explain mine. Let's go ahead, shameless plug.
Okay. I mean, my personal one is Your Tailored Experience. And it was centered all around travel and food and all kinds of super yummy stuff. And then I realized I post way too much about my plants and my dogs, so I started Just Pups and Plants, which is literally just dogs and plants. It's lovely. I absolutely love running it.
Yeah.
So it's, there's no pressure.
Run what other accounts? So, like, it's not about you necessarily, but what accounts do you run?
I run a few. So I run our podcast page, which is 2 Girls, 1 Plant podcast, which is super fun because I've got like a really nice layout going. So we have my post and then Madison's post, which she writes herself and picks out the picture and everything. And then we have our post for the actual episode. So it's pretty easy to run, but it's really fun. I like the way that it's looking.
Yeah.
And then I also run
Colorado Plant
Pals. The Colorado Plant Pals page. Yeah. So that's another one that's pretty fun to run. I don't actually create any original content for it, which kind of sounds like cheating, but it's the only reason I can keep up with it. Yeah. I essentially use it to showcase people in the community and their plants. So unlike Facebook, which is more of a forum, it's kind of the only way I felt like I could include everybody. Yeah. So anybody can use the hashtag Colorado Plant Pals, and I feature people's pictures on the page, which is really lovely because some people have some really beautiful plants.
Yeah.
And then I also run the Jilted Media page for the recording studio we're in. Yes. So, yeah, you can go follow them too. I try to mix it up, but there's bits of the studio, bits of the awesome people that run it, like Sam, who helps us produce this podcast, and then also bits of music and beats that you can buy, because Sam also makes music when he's not helping us produce this and listening to us rant about plants. So it's
he literally
really
just
fun.
Sits here and is like, what am I going to learn today?
Yeah, right? No kidding. It's fun. And then Alex, my partner, who runs Skull Mask Art, does all of the artwork for the beats on the recording page. Yeah. So he helps me put those up.
That's cool.
So, like, yeah, I'm not, like, the only one working on the Instagram page. It's definitely, like, a collaborative effort with the studio and with Alex to get everything together. But that would be the fifth Instagram account that I run. I know, it's kind of ridiculous.
Facebook, she got all this. She got her YouTube channel.
I know.
She's an influencer.
That's too much. I'm really not, though. That's the thing. It's like I'm putting all this time and effort. It's really just for me. I just have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you?
So I have my personal Amusing Eyes, which was like more focused around like beauty back in the day. And then it just kind of like, I wanted to be like just pictures of me doing different things and trying to be an Insta baddie. And then
just looking cute.
Just looking cute. And I use Insta story more than I do like posting than anything. I like stories. I do like cooking.
Yeah, a lot of like yummy vegan meals and stuff.
That's what I call it. I call it cooking with this bitch. And so I do like, hey bitches, like we're going to cook today. And then my plant one is Amusing Plants. And that one I just like, I think like you, just have fun with, post whatever. I do a lot of Insta stories. I do a lot of ranting and showing like plant shopping all the time. And I just post whatever I feel like posting. I I do have an IGTV that I really like, that I was really proud of. It's a pink princess unboxing video that I made, and like I was very proud of it. I spent a lot of time on it. But that's like my only video. I am going to do an unboxing for the green spaces.
Yeah.
If and when I get it. If it's not destroyed.
When?
So, yeah. That's me. And then I forgot to mention one more person.
Who?
DJ FREEDEM.
Oh,
and I am
oh my God, we were literally watching his video before we started recording too, because we're both a huge fan.
Well, I just thought of it because I was like, hey, bitch, it's cooking with me. Like, okay.
Inspired.
Out of anybody today, go follow DJ FREEDEM. He lives
honestly fantastic.
So freaking hilarious. He lives in New York. He's a Black DJ creator. And he is gay, and he calls it Trap Gardening Series.
Yes.
And he's like, hey, bitches, welcome back, and we're going to talk about trap gardening today. I'm Fidel DeVille, and like, he's like,
yeah.
And he says, I won't repeat what he says, it's extremely crude.
It's definitely pretty crude, but it's a lot of stuff like, oh, is your man cheating on you? Well, I have the plant for you. Like, here's a euphorbia. You just chop that bitch up, you put it in a salad, bitch will never know what happened. You know, like that kind of stuff. And it's just, like, that's such a mild, like, shitty recap of, like, what his videos are like.
Oh
but they're so funny.
And his stories are funny because it's not just all plant focused.
No, it's not. It's actually his personal Instagram.
It's his personal, where he just talks about plants, and like his stories, he calls it petty post. So like people can like write in like petty reasons why they left somebody, and he does it once a week, and then he shares what people will like post, and they're so funny, where it's like, oh yeah, after sex he farted, and I was like done with that. And he'll like share his like reaction. He'll be like, oop, and oop. Like, it's so funny. So sorry, I like totally forgot to mention.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Make sure you go follow DJ FREEDEM. Yeah. We'll see y'all next week.
Thanks, everybody. Bye. That was fun.